Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, don't forget to subscribe because we do all kinds of cool and crazy things on this channel. I'm a mature retired makeup artist, but I do creatives and I also do reviews and a whole mixture of self-help stuff as well, lifestyle. This video has been a while in the making. If it looks like I got punched in the eye, that's not a punch. That's my under eyes. I'm Italian and I have naturally really dark under eyes. I just finished doing a video on the new Tarte Shape Tape Creamy Concealer. I will link that down below if you want to take a look at that. Because I have such extraordinary dark circles, I kind of represent a lot of people. I just don't see very many beauty YouTubers that have as dramatic a dark circle as I have. So what we're going to do is rather exciting. I have been collecting over the last few months, but I have not opened multiple concealers that are highly regarded, that are drugstore or considered drugstore. And we're going to go through and test each one of them. My eye is going to take a beating. I've got my eye cream and my everything here. I just have a feeling it's going to hurt a little bit. But before I talk about the concealers, I just want to share with you guys whenever I find something I want to share with you. Okay, there's a couple of drugstore things I just wanted to shout out, and that one of them is this lip color I'm wearing. It's the Color Stay Satin Ink. I don't buy that many drugstore lip products, but I heard about this and this one blew my mind. I've got a couple of colors here. I've tried them both, but here's why it's special. If you've got that mask wearing going where you're so frustrated because everything that you touch is, if you use a liquid lip on your lips, it's too dry, and if you put lipstick on, it comes off on your mask. Lip gloss, forget about it. This, for some weird reason, has a moist feel, but no, it doesn't come off. Now there's a little bit of a line, but guess what? That's not the lip color, that's my lip liner. But the actual lipstick itself, what? Again, just my lip liner. I put a little bit of lip liner around my rim, but the actual lipstick, nothing. But it feels so moist on my lips. It is the weirdest concoction I have ever. This color is 012 Revlon Color Stay Seal the Deal. And then I also have this color, which is really pretty. And they, of course, have a ton of colors. It's just a really nice neutral, just for having something on your lip that's kind of nude. But I like my brights too, and with mask wearing it's so frustrating. I went shopping and I couldn't believe it. I'm looking on my mask, nothing on there. And I wasn't crying for moisture because these just have such a moisturous feel to them. It's almost like, how did they make this? How did they make it feel moist but is not coming off on anything? Probably be good for some kissing. I'm just saying. Okay, we're going to get down to the concealers. I also want to give a shout out to these two babies. I have these on today, one on each eye. Okay, so let's see which one's which. Okay, so this one is this eye, and this one is this eye, and these are both Maybelline mascaras. The Sky High has been just like viral as being the best mascara, the biggest and the best. This is also a Maybelline product. It's the Falsies Lash Lift Ultra Black Mascara. And I could tell you from trying both of these on my eyes, as you can see, this one actually looks longer and thicker. So I am debunking this being the best, and I'm saying the Falsies one is the best. So if you're looking for a good mascara, because I have very small eyelashes, wow, I'm going for this one, just in case you're looking for a mascara. All right, I distracted you. I'm going to put a little touch of eye cream down. I'm just using the Confidence in an Eye Cream. I also am using my Clinique Moisture Surge Under Eye, because this is going to be a try-on of all try-ons to test all of these concealers out. Let's get started. Right, so I've heard so much about these. I've got the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in 2 colors, and I have the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in 2 colors. Let's just get the e.l.f. ones out of the way first and see which one is better for coverage and not making the under eyes look like crepey and cracky. So let's begin. Of course, they're like the doe foot applicator type, and I'm going to put on, this is kind of rather bright. This other color is even lighter, so I think this is as good as I'm going to get. Don't worry if the color's not perfect. I'm more worried about coverage. So if it can cover these monsters, then it's a good concealer. So I'm just going to tap it in with my finger on all of them, and I'm probably going to get a whole bunch on my bottom eyelashes, but just ignore. Please comment below and tell me what you think of it. So besides the fact that it's a little bit light, I'm going to try putting, I obviously dabbled off a little bit with my sponge, whoopsie. I will spend just about any amount of money on concealers, you guys. So drugstore, if it happens to be working better and it costs less, heck yes. But I am not afraid to spend my dollar on concealer because it's such a big issue for me. So there we go. Okay, this one has been so screamed about as being fantastic. I could tell you right now, not enough coverage for me. Next. These are all supposed to be full coverage, by the way, from what I have researched and what I have read. So we're going to move on to the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and let's see. I've rehydrated under my eyes. This color is just a little bit more yellow. It's a little bit crunchy under the eyes. It's tough with mature under eyes to get something. It looks like it kind of self-sets. It doesn't look like it needs any powder, so that's a bonus. It's okay, but I'm not blown away. After I try all these on, I'm probably gonna wipe off everything under the eyes and do a full test to see which is the winner out of these, so that we can get a final, hey, this is the best one. Not quite enough coverage for me, but it's not terrible. I don't know what just happened, but I'm just trying on the L'Oreal Full Wear Infallible Concealer. I don't know if you guys caught me putting it on, but I just put on one layer, but I'm putting on a little more just so that you can see it. I don't know why that didn't record. Sometimes this thing just is weird. But I'm already noticing a heck of a lot more coverage. Are you guys seeing that? Wow. Dang. Look, it's even got more than this side. Oh. What? That is a really good, you guys. That is this one, the Infallible Full Wear. Wow. I would wear this. Holy schmollers. And it's so reasonable. Okay, oh my god, I'm getting thrilled about that one. All right, we're going to keep going. That is so far ranking number 1. Okay, we're moving on to the Maybelline New York Fit Me Camo. Let's just read this. Concealer. I was reading it upside down. Camouflante. That's the French. They make everything half English, half French here in Canada. Okay, so we're just going to try this on. Now, color-wise, it looks a little tiny bit yellow, so I'm just going to mix in the second color in with it, which is a lighter color, so I can kind of blend the two together and see how that goes. I'm still shook from that L'Oreal concealer. I'm freaking out. Okay. So we've got, I mean, being that I'm right now I'm using the Hourglass concealer, and that's I think $40 something Canadian. I don't know exactly the price of the American version of that, but you can always check it out online. This is not as much, because you can see my age spot straight through. Not as much coverage as the last one, I can tell you that right now. Nothing exciting to see here. So whatever you heard, they're blowing smoke up you if it's if it's as far as coverage is concerned. Not as much as that L'Oreal one, nowhere near. Okay, I'll take this off and be right back. Okay, we're going to be trying the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Concealer. It's got this fluffy thing on the end, but I'm trying to see how to get it to come out. Oh my God. Oh, maybe it's starting to come out now. Well, I don't really like this situation here. Let's just keep going. We keep turning. I see something coming out now. It takes forever. Come out. Okay, here we go. So I don't really like the idea of a squishy sponge, but okay, let's just do it. Whoop, lots coming out now. All right, I heard lots about this one too, guys. I've heard lots about all of these. So let's just give this a shot. It's not terrible, but not as much coverage as that L'Oreal. It lifts really easily, which is a pain. Yep. It's not the top though. We're gonna keep going. We've got a couple more. Let's give them, oh, hiccup, give them a try. The Master Conceal from Maybelline is supposed to be a camouflage concealer. It's got just kind of a squeezy top applicator. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Let's see. Okay. I'm glad I don't do this to myself every day because it's sure taking a beating under my eye. Would I feel confident in it? I could still see some dark cast underneath, so I would say again, it's not as much coverage as that full wear. I'm like, I keep thinking about that because I'm still in shock from how much that covered. So it's not number one. It's not terrible, but it's not number one. We're getting to home stretch here, you guys. So now we've got the BH, which I consider like drugstore because of price and stuff like that. Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer. So we'll give this a shot. I'll just check the color. Okay, that one's a bit dark. Ooh, these look a little dark for me. That might not be a fair shot, but well, let's just try it anyway. All right. You can see it's kind of orangey. This might be actually good as a color corrector because it's got so much orange. Let's just go see how the coverage is. Never mind the color. So if the color's off, it's fine. I'll still be able to tell if it's... I'm not too mad at it. It's... If I would have got the right shade, and it's not looking too dry under the eyes. Okay. But not bad. I would say it's worth a shot if you're buying some stuff from BH and you're looking for a concealer. I would give it a try. Would I feel confident as it being like startlingly amazing? No, but it's okay. Again, this color is not perfect. It looks again a bit orangey. I don't know if that's if that's the way their products lean. And it's got this weird brush on the end. Is the Pro Conceal from LA Girl and High Definition Concealer. Let's take a look at that and see what we think. Okay. I can already tell you guys it's way too drying for mature under eyes. I can see that immediately. It really looks crunchy under there already. The consistency and everything, it doesn't... Oh yeah, you can really see your age. So for mature eyes, I would say that's a no, don't like that. Yeah, it's making it look really additional wrinkly under there. So, the coverage is not bad, but I don't love the consistency of that one. I got a little hive here today. I think I've got spring allergies, so sorry about that. I get little hives sometimes. So I would say, for mature eyes, for just concealing, it's okay. But for the mature eyes, the texture of it is a little bit not the greatest. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take off this one, and I'm going to use what I think is the best one, which I mentioned already, which is the Infallible Full Wear, and get a full feel to see if I really do love it as much as when I tried it the first time. I just want to make sure I'm giving you accurate judgment here. I'm going to put the Becca Under Eye Balm. This is in the Anti-Fatigue Under Eye Primer. This is what I would normally do when I'm getting ready in the morning, is put this down under my eyes first. And I don't know, it has some kind of weird blurring magic, and I love it. It doesn't make your eyes look aged. It actually does the opposite. So I am so sorry to see it go. I'm going to have to stock up before they stop doing business in September. And then I'm going to use the Becca Under Eye Corrector. I have a Bobbi Brown one too, but we'll just use this one for now because it's good too, just for doing the corrector stuff. I also want to test it with a bit of powder and see how it reacts, just so that we can get the full meal deal and checking this out, because I'm still in a bit of shock from putting this on actually. Okay, so I want to see if this gets yucky under the eyes at all. I'm still so excited to see it. Let's just try just a little tap more in the really dark gray areas there. I want to see how this reacts to powder, because I often wear a bit of powder just to seal things up. I can tell you it doesn't necessarily need it, but then I haven't been, like, it's not been a really busy hot day or anything. I'm just sampling right now. So for my own security, if I was to wear powder, how would it be? Let's give some a try. I'll try two different kinds. Again with my Becca, I know Becca's going away, but just for testing, this is the Under Eye Brightening Setting Powder. So it's made for under eye. It's really finely milled, and it looks kind of colorless when you put it on. So I'm going to try that and just see how that looks with my wrinkles, because that's a good test to the concealer. I always do the smile test to see. And then I'm also going to try the One Size Translucent, because I find that quite good as far as forgiving for mature skin. So I've been enjoying that. Let's try that. Just going to make sure that it's doing a little tiny bit of creasing. So yeah, I probably would want to powder this gently. And I'm just using a damp sponge. Of course, you know, it's good to leave it for some time and let it settle in for a little while and see. So as a wrap up, I would say that as far as the e.l.f. concealer goes, this 16-hour Camo had more coverage. The other concealer, which is the Hydrating Camo Concealer, which is so highly regarded, had slightly less coverage, but also didn't make it look quite as dry underneath the eyes. With the rest of them, I just was moderately okay with them, but not like flipping out impressed. Okay, I'm gonna wear it. So as the sure winner of all of this is going to be the Infallible Full Wear L'Oreal Concealer. And I'm really loving it. And I do the smile test and see. Yeah, see, I'm getting less crinkles than this side from the powder. I can see much more dryness from the powder from the One Size, but a lot less from that Becca Under Eye Brightening powder, much less. So if you're going to choose a powder, shop the Becca one before that goes out of commission. And yeah, this has been quite the little experiment, you guys. My under eyes are a little tired, but that's all right. I just wanted to see if I could help solve the puzzle. I would probably, if you could avoid setting this or use a specifically under eye refined powder, if you have any other ones that you really like, can you put them down below, because Becca's going out of business and I'm gonna need a new one. So just to let you guys know, I think you're gonna be really happy with coverage, And probably not as happy if you put powder underneath your eyes as far as mature eyes, wrinkling and all that. But if you can really be super gentle and careful, you can get your coverage maybe without powdering, or a super light refined powder under the eyes. I hope that's helpful, you guys. And this weekend is going to be the golden age of Hollywood makeup. It's going to be kind of wild. So I hope you guys subscribe and like this video, and stay tuned for that full look creation coming up this weekend. And take care for now. Bye bye.